Welcome to Jobbed Out, the wrestling editorial that reminds you that sometimes when it comes to those dirt sheets, you simply shouldn't
believe that.
Does he even use that phrase anymore? I don't know, tater tots then, I guess. So if you watch WWE at all, I am sure you've noticed that a certain big dog has been missing from his yard. This all stems way back to just before Wrestlemania. Hell, I made a video about it. The TLDR is that Roman Reigns, as a two-time leukemia survivor, is immunocompromised. That means that in the current COVID-19 pandemic, he is at much, much worse risk than most other people. Things are still full steam ahead, going all the way until the final tapings before WrestleMania, when The Miz showed up with a fever and flu-like symptoms. That is when Reigns went to Vince and said, "I'm out," putting the WWE in a bad spot, rushing a new challenger into Roman Reigns' place that would air just a single day before WrestleMania itself would begin. Roman hasn't been seen since, and it feels like everybody just accepted the reason why. Until a week after Mania, Reigns was effectively persona non grata. He was not to be shown, not to be mentioned at all, causing fans to speculate. And speculate they did. Is Roman being punished? Is Vince mad? Does McMahon think coronavirus is a hoax because he doesn't believe in illness? Week after week has passed. Reigns has been left off of Make-A-Wish promos, which I do admit was surprising. And most recently on Raw, May 4th, a WrestleMania 31 replay package took place. Seth Rollins won the WWE Championship by pinning somebody that was completely cut out of the video. And this morning, Bryan Alvarez of the Wrestling Observer and Figure 4 Online, who I normally do agree with, put his take on the matter. To quote Alvarez, "He has leukemia, he'll be battling it for the rest of his life, okay? What does it tell you when they get mad at him for going home? You know what it tells me? It tells me they think this whole thing is BS. They think the whole coronavirus is the flu. Maybe they think it's not as bad as the flu. You know, Vince is out there, he's 74 years old, he's running around like a crazy person, he's not sleeping. What it tells you is that he doesn't take this seriously at all. That's why he's mad at Roman Reigns." Oh boy, there is so much to unpack there. First of all, when McMahon is mad at somebody, he wants to punish them, he embarrasses them, he doesn't hide them. Secondly, McMahon has a habit of protecting his top guys if they don't fit into a current storyline. I mean, how many promo packages have you seen where somebody beat Michaels if the point of the package was not an angle that included Michaels? McMahon isn't punishing Reigns, he's protecting Reigns. Finally, Reigns is going to come back, just not anytime soon. Not while there's a risk that this thing could kill him, not until a vaccine or a time when he knows he can be 100% safe. So you know what taking Reigns off TV and not mentioning him does? It makes people forget, so that when he does show up, it's a bigger surprise. This is all about payoff. There's a bigger payoff to this. But since McMahon can't benefit from showing Reigns now, he's just putting the Roman card in his back pocket. This is hardly a burial or a punishment. He's not getting CM Punk'd or Chris Benoit. Hell, you want to know when the last time was that they showed Reigns being dethroned? It was when Rollins beat him in Money in the Bank. And that was when they were punishing him. He had just failed a wellness policy and was suspended for a month. In fact, just yesterday, the very same day Reigns was left out of that WrestleMania 31 package, that very same Money in the Bank match went up on the YouTube channel. Why do that if he's being erased? Simple answer. Because Roman Reigns is not being erased. And with all due respect to Bryan Alvarez, he's the color guy on Wrestling Observer Live. When Dave says a source tells him something, it has a lot more stock than when Bryan tells you an emotional response to something. I'm sorry, Bryan, you're very good, but you got this one wrong, man. But I can see why Bryan Alvarez said it. I mean, it is a safe bet, since we know we're not going to see Roman Reigns on TV in the foreseeable future. But this was for promotional purposes down the road, not for punishment purposes now. So how do you feel on the topic? Do you think that they're punishing Roman Reigns for being immunocompromised? Or are they just taking advantage of the day that they can give him a huge surprise return? Do you want to see Reigns on TV now, or is his health more important than ratings? Let me know what you think in the comments, and be sure to subscribe because I want you to be a part of this conversation too. For now though, I better get my shoulders off the mat, so thank you for tuning in to Jobbed Out. I'll catch you next time.